Albies went from D.C., East Coast out to the West Coast, and first day in San Diego, he was out there doing early work with Ron Washington, and that impressed me. So I had the ballpark cams turned on around baseball to see what I could find. Found something pretty interesting in D.C. yesterday before Mad Max's performance, and I want to look at that. I'm going to show you a couple routine plays to begin with in the game, and Smoltzy talked about how Scherzer plays. First of all, look at that. He's treating that like it's a World Series game, which I love about Mad Max. And this is just your run-of-the-mill 6-4-3 double play. But if we look at this thing and we see some early work going on, and what's interesting, if we can stop this right here for a minute, this is pretty cool. What I love about early work, not during batting practice, is the fungo hitters can stand more in front of home plate, which is an important angle for me as an infielder to work on some things. So let's just roll it. We got the left-handed fungo hitter here, hitting ground balls to first. We're doing 3-6. Left-hander hitting to first. We're doing 3-6. Stop it one more time for me right here. And what I want to do is rack that back and look at these ground balls coming to the first baseman. I want to show you this backhand, which is I love. Go ahead and start it again. Freeze it when this guy catches the ball. Boom. All right. That is in perfect position for a right-hander. And then what I like to see is the footwork of the first baseman. Right foot to left, left foot to target. So run that slowly. Right foot to left foot to target, and you treat it like it's an important play. That is good stuff right there, and the angle is coming from in front of home plate. So what we have in the other guy, freeze it one more time for me. We're hitting ground balls to third and short over here. And that's happening, and it's not just one guy out there doing early work. It's basically the squad doing early work, which I like. Play this. When this guy catches the ball, I want you to stop it. Freeze. Back it up. Can we get it when he catches it instead of right there? Similar to the first baseman. Freeze. What we're doing is we're exchanging our feet right here. This is not a full-blown exchange, but the feet are going to switch, exchange. He's going to throw, and what I want you to look at, as the second baseman throwing to the shortstop, we do uphill feeds. So when he releases this ball, when he throws it, this is going uphill towards my shortstop eyesight. So just play that slow motion for me. Move the feet. The throw's going up towards the target. That's important because now I'm looking at it as the shortstop. I want to see that ball coming up and not looping or surprising me. He's going back to first base right here. It's amazing how many ground balls that you can get in early work when you're not dodging batting practice being taken as we go. Speed this up a little bit for me. And what I want to show you is when they do this transition and they're going to switch. Beautiful. Watch this. We're going to switch it up a little bit. This guy now goes into the batter's box, and this is more game-like simulation that's going to happen. Let's move the balls off to the side. We're going to do a little soft toss from the side. My man right there is going to be hitting ground balls only to the first baseman. These guys on this side of the field are going to be working 5-4-3, 6-4-3. But watch this up here with the left-hander in the batter's box. He's taking swings almost like game-like. The first baseman are catching the ball with the thought of Mad Max covering first. So their first movement and their first thought process is to first base. I love first basemen catching ground balls one-handed and one-handed only. And the reason for that is I can push this hand way out farther with one hand than I can with two. You watch the guys over here. I don't like that. That was not game-like. Don't do that anymore. No, you don't have to show them again, but just don't do that anymore. All right, speed that back up a little bit. Second baseman should be working on getting their left foot to the bag. The right foot's going to go to the baseball. You catch it, you throw it. You made a little bootsy right there. Here's the 6-4-3 that we just saw in the game. That's going to happen, and that's live. Now, I got to warn people, though. I turn these ballpark cams on from time to time, and I did see some going through the motions out there. So my advice for the coaches is say, hey, boys, clean it up. Or my advice for these guys when they're going through the motions is clean it up yourself from time to time. Do your work right, but this is a great time of day to get all your ground balls in, throw to the bags, be ready for the game. Robert, that's it, man. I'm done.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I think that's a blackboard right there. That's Bill's blackboard. That's Bill's blackboard right there. I like it.